Hello there, YouTube. How are we all doing today? Um, I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm actually going to be some live streams by myself from now on. I'm actually going to be making sure that I do it my way, that I don't have anybody else coming in and trying to see what's going on or doing anything that's going on. I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna do what Sinatra would say. Hi, Jensen Quinn. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm just going to do it my way for a little bit. I'm not too interested in what's actually going to be happening. I'm just going to do some stories later on. I'm not going to do any stories now. I don't want to interfere with anybody, but I'm going to go my own way for a little bit. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I'm going to have a couple of people on every now and again. I'm not just going to do it on myself all the time because I think that would be absolutely boring. I would like to keep Wednesdays as kind of like a conspiracy theory or a sort of open dialogue day where anybody can actually just come in and just talk about any sort of theories that they want. Don't have to be conspiracy theories. It can just be talking about anything. Moz has come up with a great idea that we'll probably be talking about on Wednesday. So if Moz, if you are watching, my friend, I'll probably be asking you to come on Wednesday. I might ask Point or a couple of others to come on, but that's only for a Wednesday. I think for my Monday and Friday show, I think I'm just going to do it my way, do my own thing, just carry on doing that. I had 3 other stories that are lined up, and hopefully everything will be absolutely fine. I had 3 other stories lined up, but we didn't even get that far. Venezuela elections, we had Trump slams the EU as well, and we obviously had the Texas shooting as well, which I wanted to get on and make sure that that type of thing actually happened. But things didn't happen. Things didn't happen the way that I planned it. A lot of things didn't happen. In fact, unfortunately, I was let down by a couple of people and things like that. Hello there, Mr. Blood. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? I haven't seen you in quite a while, sir. I thought I'd do something like this for a little while, see how everybody's going. I've only been doing it for about, well, 2.5 minutes now. Ah, good, mate. I'm happy that you're okay. I don't know if anybody's actually going to be watching or anything else like that at this moment in time. You know, I'd like to take this moment, this right here, and just say to everybody, it's nobody's fault. Everybody is who they are. Nobody's going to be. I didn't want to stop anybody from doing what they were doing and how they would normally run their own things and things like that. It's nobody's fault. Sorry about that. It's just a case of I wanted it to be my way. I wanted to make sure that it was done to a point where we were at least talking about the stories and we went off into tangents that weren't even anywhere near what was going on in stories. Um, I think that's more to do with me as leadership not being able to steer the conversation into the way it should have been going. I think that's probably my fault more than anybody else's. At the end of the day, everybody was having a good time. It's just me that wanted to do something differently. That's all. It's nobody's fault, and I'm not blaming anybody either. It's just a case of I've been thinking about it for a while. That's all. Do live streams by myself for a little bit. Um, I've had a lot of pressures going on recently as well, and people that are in my life know what's going on and everything else of that. And I don't know. I've been let down quite recently by quite a lot of people, and it's kind of got to me quite a bit. I think that's the reason why I probably not lashed out because I can't really say I lashed out or anything, but that's the reason why I ended the stream very very suddenly. Um, as I said, it's nobody's fault. It's just the way it is, the way I got robbed. Yeah, that's all. Nobody's fault. I would never blame anybody. Everybody's their own person. But I would be doing live streams by myself from now on. As I said, just to quickly recap, I will be doing Mondays and Fridays by myself. Apart from having a special guest on every now and again, or a special guest, it depends. But generally, I'll be doing those by myself. Wednesdays will be sort of a conspiracy theory and thinking stream, a cognitive experiment or free thinking experiment on Wednesdays. So that would be quite interesting. I quite like the idea of that. I might ask a couple of my actual friends themselves that are in real life to come on, because we'd actually love talking about conspiracy theories in itself. So I'd like to do that and involve them a little bit more. I'd like to involve the actual chat a lot more in coming onto live streams and doing as it just be me doing a live stream, so I can quite easily pull out me and somebody else from the chat and be able to do live streams like that and see what their opinion is and things like that. Yeah, that's fine, Mr. Copile. I would gladly talk to you about the Windrush thing. Um, on the live stream that I'm doing at the minute, I can't actually invite you on, I don't think, because I'm doing that go live thing from YouTube. Because I wasn't interested in setting up an event or hangouts or anything else like that. So I would quite like to talk to you about the Windrush thing, actually. Um, if everybody gives me about 2-3 minutes and Captain Copile. Oh, you can't do it now. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. No problem. Nothing's really happening there, Outlaw Bear Dog. I love that name, by the way. Nothing's really happening, to be honest. I'm just letting everybody know what was going on with my channel and what way I'm actually going to be going. I'm actually going to be doing my own versions of live streams for quite a while now. I've been waiting to do it for quite a while, so I decided to do it my way. But I'm definitely looking forward to being able to have Wednesdays and everything else like that. But hey, I don't really have too much else to really say, to be fair. I could go through some stories, but I'm not really interested in doing stories at the minute. I'm kind of deflated, to be fair. Kind of deflated. Yeah. So thank you for everybody for taking the time to come and watch. I know that there's other streams going on at the moment. So thank you everybody that's come to watch it. I'm kind of a little bit down at the moment. Right, okay then everybody. Yeah, no, I've got a I don't really want to get it off my chest because otherwise I wouldn't be able to probably be on the internet anymore. I got a lot of stuff that I want to get out, but I want to keep the friends that I've made on the internet. I don't want to lose any of the friends because all the friends that I've actually made, where a lot of people actually go and say that you don't make friends on the internet, and you do make friends on the internet. You really do make friends on the internet. I've made some amazing friends on the internet, including people like Memes, including people like Moz, Jensen Quinn, RPR, uh, obviously people like Ogre and Magic Bollocks. They go without fucking saying almost. But those type of people, they're definitely friends that I never thought that I'd ever be able to actually have. But I don't know. Sometimes you just got to do things by yourself and do it your way. And it's a case that I think that I need to start doing that a little bit more and pushing that little bit of an agenda a little bit more and making sure that I want to push things that I want to push rather than trying to tailor to everybody. I always try to be the great appeaser. And I think that's where I'm going wrong. Instead of trying to appease everybody that I come into contact with, I think I really do need to push on and make sure that I do what I want to do. And if people are down with that, then that's cool. And then I can kind of push forward. But at the moment, I'm definitely not happy doing the YouTube thing. It's one of the reasons why my videos have gone heavily down, as well as the fact that I'm having a lot of problems in real life at the minute as well, which I'm not going to go into. But I think that's the reasons why I'm getting disillusioned with everything that's going on with YouTube at the minute. And not just views and things like that. I'm really not bothered about views. It's more to do with my points. And I feel myself changing quite a bit when doing the videos, where I was doing the videos for myself to begin with. And now I'm trying to cater to people that may or may not watch. And I can't be asked with that shit anymore. I can't be asked with censoring myself. I want to do it my way. and I think this stream that I did beforehand, the media live stream for anybody that wants to rewatch it, and please do if you want to. A lot of my friends are in that stream, and a lot of my friends are in that stream, should I say? And I can't really say. I want to say that some of the friends in there I absolutely love. Wouldn't change them for the world. Would not change them for the world. A lot of them are really, really good. But unfortunately, sometimes you invite people on that you've never have done, and you want to see the way that they're going to go. And my mistake. I won't do it again. On that note, but I can't blame that aspect for people that keeps on. I can't blame people for what's going on in my own life. I can't blame other people for what I think and what I feel. Otherwise, I'd just be what's going in. And I'm kind of getting pissed off with the fact that I don't feel that I'm making any headway. And I'm not talking about subs or views. I just mean in discussions, the people I end up talking to don't seem to really go anywhere, don't seem to do anything. The conversation seems almost pointless sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I'm so happy with the people that I've got that watch me. I am so fucking happy. When I first started the channel, I never ever thought that I'd ever get anywhere near where I am. I never thought I'd even get 50 to 100 people watching me, let alone over 400 people that would be able to watch me. That's well over a fucking classroom. That's well over a small group of gathering of people coming to watch you. I'm choked up about that. I really do appreciate that. But I want to have conversations with people that I disagree with. I want to be able to talk and understand where people come from. That was the purpose of this channel. I wanted to be able to grab people from the internet that completely and utterly disagreed with my points of view and be able to talk to them and actually be able to find out what's going on and find out their own viewpoints and find out what we have in common so we can actually go forward. It's I don't know. It's just a case of I think that I'm just not happy in what I'm doing. I think that's what it is. I think I took it out on the stream today, rather on people that were just doing what they would always do. I don't think it's a case of anybody's pissed me off or anybody's done anything wrong because nobody's done nothing wrong. I don't want anybody in the chat or anybody else that was part of the stream to ever think that they've done something wrong because they haven't. They've done nothing wrong. Nobody has done nothing wrong. And I try to make myself so much in the middle, so much so I can make myself unbiased as possible to try and see things from both sides. I don't see too many people doing that, and I think that's just a case of me being I don't know, maybe a fake intellectual. Maybe I am a pseudo intellectual where I try to look at things. I try to do too much. I try to appease too many people. And maybe it's a case of I should push my own thoughts more, but that's probably the point. It's the point that I do push my thoughts and they just normally come out unbiased. Uh, I suppose this is just a little bit of a rant and I haven't really thought or scripted or done anything. It's just I've tried to let this try and flow and see where the feelings take me and use this a bit as a therapeutic season or session or whatever you want to call it. I don't really know where to go from here, people. I really don't know where to go from here. I don't know whether to push forward with what I was doing. I don't know whether to stop the channel and just carry on living. I don't know. Not that I'm depressed. I'm not depressed. So please don't anybody think that. I mean, carry on living in the real world and not worry about the internet. So please, nobody think that. But I don't know whether to stop the channel and just carry on. I don't know whether to try and persevere or I don't know whether to change things. I've had a couple of breaks in the last couple of weeks, as people have already noticed. I just don't see the world getting any better place, and I don't think somebody like me is making it a better place. I don't think I was at the right time. Don't think I've missed my chance, so to speak, but I just don't feel that I'm making an impact. Maybe that's me just trying to think that I'm bigger than what I am. I don't know, but I'm just trying to lay it out there because you people do deserve an explanation for what's going on. And I do honestly feel that I want to try and make a change. I want to make a difference. I want to try to at least try and make people understand my own point of view and what's going on. But I don't know. I'm losing that. You losing that will to carry on, so to speak. And I don't mean as in depression and things like that. I mean the will to carry on YouTube. I mean, I appreciate what you just put in the chat, Moz. I really do appreciate you. But there is opposition. There's so much opposition out there. Maybe they don't look at it through the same lens as what I would do. Maybe they don't express it the same way as I would do. But they are definitely people out there that express their views and are the opposition and are opposing people. I'm going to be doing a live stream with Reality's Temple on Earth on Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm going to have that as my last stream, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to leave it as it is. Because, to be honest, I don't really feel that I can go any further. I don't really think I can go any further, to be honest. I think I've come to my logical conclusion, to be honest. I think it's been a good ride for me. I really do. I really do think that it's gone as far as I can take it, to be fair, chat. I really, really do. I appreciate what you're saying, Memes. I really do. I appreciate you as well, Mods. Appreciate what you're saying as well, Captain Copar. I really do. The only problem is, Mods, I've already taken weeks off. I have taken weeks off. I'll tell you where it stemmed from. It stemmed from the Telford incident. The Telford incident has really gotten to me. To realise that the government is so authoritarian, so do what I say, don't do as I do, or contrarian in that point, to be fair. And it's just a case of our children are being raped and being murdered by ideology. And yes, I do realise that people that don't normally watch me, they're done by people. I do understand that. But it's more of a case that the people that are doing it are getting away with it due to ideology. So, by in hand, they're being raped by ideology. And that ideology is being driven by both sets of government. In fact, all sets of parliament. And nobody is even batting an eyelid. Our news organisations are not even outraged by what's going on. They still tried to twist it and spin it, the BBC, by saying, oh, but white people do this. It's okay. And things like that have been getting to me quite a lot. And I've been looking online and been facing it head on, so to speak, as what most people have been saying. And I just can't keep focusing on it. It just keeps coming back and it comes back harder. No matter how many times you deflect and defend what's going on or trying to attack what they're doing, there's just a flood of opposition that's coming your way and you just can't keep your head above the water. Or at least that's how I feel about it. It's so hard just to keep on pushing against that tide. It's so hard to just keep on fighting that good fight, so to speak, air quotes. I think I realized at that point that the government isn't there to help us, and there isn't anybody that's in front or in power or anywhere near power that can actually help us in our crusade, so to speak, without a better word, against these ideas that are coming forward. I mean, it's nice doing the streams and doing all the stories and pointing it out to people that are coming out and things like that. Well, I've only got about 25 minutes left on my laptop. Uh, I do appreciate all of the people that are making good points to me, and I am reading the chat. I am. I know that it's a case of I'm going to sound really condescending when I say this, but I'm speaking to the I'm I'm speaking to the converted. I'm speaking to the choir. I'm singing to it. Um, I understand where everybody comes from, and most people understand where I come from. It's a case of the people that are against us, inverted air quotes, commas, whatever the fuck. It's a case that people are just just keep on coming. It's just the government backed problems are just keep on coming, and they just keep on coming and coming. And if Voice of One was here, that would be a euphemism, and it would be all over my face, I suppose. But that's the thing that I love about YouTube. I love doing the streams is the fact that even though the world looks so bleak and dark, when you start talking about the problems, it lightens it up. The saying that a problem shared is a problem halved. I think that saying is very, very true, and it rings a lot. When you feel that you've got people that are working with you, I feel a lot of things can move forward. I really do think that. But when it's just you, or you just think it's you against the world, it's just not going well. It just doesn't. I appreciate that, Mods. Honestly, I really do about jumping into Discord and being able to chat to people and everything else like that. But it's not just you guys that watch me. There's a lot of guys and people that watch me without subbing. There's a lot of people that watch me without coming to the live streams and interacting with the chat and watch us at the end of it. I really need to explain everything to them as well. As much as I want to come and chat to guys like yourself and guys in the Discord and things like that, I really need to actually carry on and make sure that people know what's going on. As I said before, Moz, I really do love the fact that everybody really likes what I'm doing. I really do. I'm godsmacked by about how many close people and close friends that I've actually made friends with. And people like Mr. Medica that say that you don't make internet friends obviously don't know how to actually make friends. Because I feel like I've made quite a lot of friends over the year that I've been on the internet. I really do. It's just I really like doing YouTube. I really do. I really do like doing the idea of being able to talk to people, being able to find out what's going on and make them tick. That's my whole process. That's what I love doing. I love doing that. I love finding what's going on and how people are working and how people do this and how people do that and why they think it. I love that. That's the reason why I carry on, and that's the reason why I'm still thinking of carrying on. Because I'll be honest, I'm having a lot of internal conflicts at the moment. I really want to carry on doing what I'm doing. I really do. I want to amp it up, and I want to make it a bit harder. I want to produce better content. I'm not going to tell people names and things like that, but I've got people that are messaging me all the time, going, "Oh, can I help you with this? Can I help you with that? Can I help you with that? Can I do this for you?" And it's not because I'm a big massive YouTuber and they want to help me because they think I might get big or things like that. Like everybody in this chat that's come and helped me at one point or another, everybody has actually tried to help me generally. Just tried to help me be a better person, just giving me offering me moral and support and things like that. And I'm very grateful for things like that. I really am. That's what keeps on pushing me forward. The fact that people actually listen to what I want to say and what I have to say, and it resonates with people. I don't know. I don't know whether to carry on or what, to be on that one. Well, I suppose as this is one of possible my last streams, I don't know. I have a lot to think about. I have a lot to try and get through. But as it could be, does anybody have anything that they want to ask me in the chat? Any particular story, any particular question, anything at all? I will try to answer it as best as I can, apart from obviously who I am and where I live. So if anybody wants to ask any questions, then please do. That's why, Mr. Blood, I'm going to try and take the time over the weekend to try and figure out what I'm going to do. My favorite color is blue. Not because it's a boy's color, but because it relaxes me. It makes me think of the seaside. It makes me think of water. Um, I like the tranquility of losing yourself into a deep blue ocean. I would take a break. It's just a case that I've been taking a lot of breaks quite a lot recently, and I don't think it's fair to the people that are subbed to me. Um, to be fair, I like most music. I like 90s grunge music, so stuff like Nirvana, not Nirvana. Well, I do like Nirvana, but it's not nowhere near 90s. I do like things like Ant Farm. I like Linkin Park, Papa Roach. But at the same time, I like old stuff like Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, quite a lot of blues stuff. I like anything that's got a good song to it. One of my favorite songs is "Dance with My Father" again, to give you an idea of how eclectic my music taste is. Most I don't know why you were brought here, to be fair. Did you and your friends red pill me and see the truth? I don't know. I don't know. That's true. That's true. A lot of things that we've all learned together. Because remember that this journey hasn't just been about me teaching you. You lot have all taught me as well. The people that I've been on with have all taught me as well. Uh, yeah, and I'm still trying to work out what's going on. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But I do know one thing: the fact that when we learn together, we learn better, and the fact is when we talk together, we interact better, which means that we can learn from each other. One person can't learn everything that goes on in the world. We need each other to be able to carry on. Exactly, Mr. Memes. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon. The scene in which fucking Ash dies in the first Pokemon movie still makes me cry to this day. With a little tear, because I'm a sad little puff. But I do actually quite like that movie. Ah. Well, my political career's over then. Just admit into that. Um, the study of freemanship hasn't heavied my heart because, as I said to you before, when I've talked to you in DMs, Alpia, I've looked at it before, and because of the depths that it goes into, it scares me. It scares me into the actual point of actually looking into it and actually making a rationale of it. So I tend to stay away from the freeman of the land, um, simply because the whole idea of it scares me. Because the whole idea of freeman of the land is the fact that the countries themselves are corporations that are built on the backs of enslaving everybody. And no, not necessarily the idea of proper slavery or indebted slavery, but as the communists would say, wage slaving. The fact of forcing people to work and things like that. I don't like going down the idea of freemanship. I really don't. Especially with the idea that everything is to do with the sea and all the laws are done from that. Um, I'm not a Freemason, but I know a couple. If I can't really go too much into that. In fact, one of my friends is actually being, or once he gets his money situation sorted out, will be inducted into Freemasons. To be honest, uh, I would never hold anything against any of the people that are in here. I would never try to kill anybody from telling them information. Yeah, because it'd be information that I would willingly be able to give to you. Um, if I wasn't able to willingly give it to you, I wouldn't fucking give it to any of you. Not because I dislike you, but because I just don't want to. Right. My PC is literally running out at this moment in time. Apparently, it's got 14 minutes left. Sorry, not my PC, my laptop. Is actually running out. The big question that's bugging me. Is life struggles worth fighting for? Is the idea of fighting for one's beliefs worth actually fighting for? Or is it better to stick to the status quo? That would be my big question. Is it worth fighting for one's beliefs, or should one stick to the status quo? To be honest, that's my big question to everybody. Uh, I agree. I used to agree with you, Captain Coldpile, on a very very heavy and staunch point. As I've tried to explain in the stream, it tears you apart. It really does. It really does tear you apart, unfortunately. You really do feel that you're up against a endless tide of sea that's coming in. Uh, right. Does anybody have any other questions for me? As it may be my last one. Well, Sunday will definitely will probably be my last stream. I suppose it's the case that I'd have to try my best. Nat, to be honest, or Nate, sorry. I'd have to try my best to try and plug in and try and demonetize myself from actually what's going on. Probably try and stop myself from even watching politics and games and things like that. I will admit it will be a hard process. It definitely will be a hard process. Of course, it's not a breakup. I'm not divorcing. I'm still going to be on Discord. I'm still going to be on Twitter. I'm definitely not leaving those two platforms. I'm just thinking about what I'm doing for YouTube. To be fair, I just don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully, a couple of people might message me or things like that. I might well become a gaming YouTuber. I might set up myself another one. I don't know. Um, I do know one thing. I started writing my LBB party's constitution and I got halfway through it. I will finish it and I will make sure that I publish it. When I do, there will be a video for it. That I will guarantee. I'm not one of those people that starts something and can't fucking finish. I will finish it and I will do a video for it when I've got it published and registered. And I will show you the fucking certificate for it. So I'll make sure of that one. To be fair, you guys have brought me this far as well. To be fair, if it wasn't for you guys, I would never would have stayed for as long as I have done for a start. So, thank you, Moz, and for people like you that have been able to help me push through this point. As I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just not gonna necessarily do YouTube videos. I'm gonna honor my last agreement, definitely. So I will be doing a Sunday stream on Reality's Temples on Earth's video on channel. Sorry, I will definitely make sure that I do that one. I'm gonna see what happens over the weekend and have a search with myself and things like that, and see what you guys want me to do as well, and see what's going on. Uh, I don't really have too much time left, to be fair, at this moment in time. My battery is just about to close and die. I've got about 8% left. Um, as I said, I'm still going to be on Twitter. I'm still going to be on all the rest of it. I'm just going to give YouTube. I don't really know. I'm gonna give the weekend to think about what's going on.